What nation dominates the global electronics market? Which country has effortlessly infiltrated your homes with its catchy music and addictive TV dramas? The answer to these intriguing questions is South Korea. Tucked away in the eastern corner of the Asian continent, South Korea, or the land of morning calm as it's often referred to, might seem like a humble nation. But don't let its diminutive size fool you. This powerhouse of a country has managed to weave its influence into every corner of the globe. Think about it, the smartphone you're probably holding right now, it's quite possible it was made by a South Korean giant. The car you drive to work, there's a good chance it rolled off a South Korean production line. And who can ignore the irresistible charm of Korean pop music, or K-pop as it's popularly known, that has swept across the world? Yes, South Korea has firmly planted its foot in the global arena. From the bustling cityscape of Seoul to the serene temples of Gyeongju, the nation pulsates with a sense of vibrancy, a testament to its rapid advancement. South Korea's influence has not been limited to gadgets and automobiles alone. Its entertainment industry, with its compelling dramas and high-energy music, has won hearts worldwide. The Hallyu Wave, as it's called, has crashed onto foreign shores, leaving a lasting impact. But it's not just about pop culture or technology. South Korea has also shown remarkable resilience and innovation in its economy. It's transformed itself from a war-torn nation into one of the world's leading economies in just a few decades. The rise of South Korea as a global powerhouse is indeed a story of determination, grit, and unparalleled innovation. It's the tale of a nation that refused to be defined by its past and instead chose to carve out its own destiny. But how did this small nation accomplish such a feat? Let's unravel the story of South Korea. To understand the present, we must travel to the past. In the aftermath of the Korean War, South Korea was a war-torn country, struggling to rebuild itself. In the early 50s, South Korea was a nation in ruins. The Korean War had left deep scars, both physically and emotionally. Cities were reduced to rubble, the economy was shattered, and the people were left in despair. Yet from these ashes, a determination to rise was born. The country was primarily agrarian, with very little industrial infrastructure to speak of. The government knew that in order to rebuild, they needed to industrialize. But how does a country with limited resources and a devastated economy achieve this? The answer was found in the spirit of the Korean people. They rolled up their sleeves and began the arduous task of rebuilding their nation. They worked long hours, often in harsh conditions, driven by the dream of a better future for their children. At the helm of this transformation was the government. They initiated comprehensive economic development plans, focusing on sectors such as steel, shipbuilding, and electronics. They also encouraged education, understanding that a skilled workforce was key to powering their industrial revolution. Foreign aid played a crucial role too. The United States in particular provided significant financial assistance. This money was used wisely, invested in infrastructure and industries that would fuel long-term growth. Progress was slow and the journey was fraught with challenges. But South Koreans were not deterred. They persevered, driven by a resilience that had been honed by years of hardship. And slowly, but surely, the nation began to change. The economy started to grow, industries were established, and cities were rebuilt. The world watched in awe as South Korea rose from the ruins, transforming itself into a modern, industrialized nation. From being one of the poorest nations, South Korea set out on a path to become a global leader. The story of South Korea's humble beginnings is a testament to the power of determination, resilience, and the human spirit. It is a story that continues to inspire nations around the world today. The 1960s marked the beginning of the transformation. South Korea embarked on a rigorous industrialization and modernization program. It was a time of significant change, a time when the seeds of development were sown, and the framework for an economic miracle was laid. The South Korean government played a crucial role during this transformative period. They formulated strategic policies aimed at fostering growth and development. One such strategy was the focus on export-oriented industries. This meant that industries were encouraged to produce goods for the international market, thereby boosting the country's economy. Another key strategy was the emphasis on education. South Korea recognized the importance of a well-educated workforce in fostering economic growth. Schools and universities were established across the nation, and education became a top priority. Today, South Korea boasts one of the highest literacy rates in the world, a testament to the success of this strategy. In addition to government policies, the growth of chaebols, or family-owned conglomerates, also played a significant role in South Korea's transformation. Companies like Samsung and Hyundai started as small family businesses and grew to become global giants. These chaebols were instrumental in driving South Korea's industrial growth, contributing significantly to the country's GDP. The success of these chaebols is tightly woven with the government's economic policies. The government provided them with financial support and incentives, allowing them to grow and prosper. In return, the chaebols invested heavily in research and development, constantly innovating and pushing the boundaries of technology. South Korea's transformation wasn't just about economic growth, though, it was also about social change. The country underwent a dramatic cultural shift, embracing modernity while also preserving its rich heritage. This delicate balance between the old and the new is what makes South Korea unique. This rigorous transformation led South Korea to become the 12th largest economy in the world. It's a story of determination, resilience, and a relentless pursuit of progress. But as we'll see in the next scene, this remarkable success story has a darker side. But every success story has a dark side. The rapid development of South Korea came with a heavy price. In the pursuit of remarkable progress, South Korea has fostered a culture of relentless competition. One of the most visible impacts of this is the immense pressure on students. South Korean education is notorious for its intensity, with students spending long hours in school and additional time in after-school tutoring sessions. The pressure to succeed academically is immense, leading to high levels of stress and, in some tragic cases, student suicides. The work-life balance, or rather imbalance, is another consequence of South Korea's rapid development. The nation's work culture is characterized by long hours and minimal vacation time. Many South Koreans feel compelled to prioritize work over personal life, leading to a phenomenon known as gworosa, or death by overwork. Societal pressure to conform is also pervasive in South Korea. From physical appearance to career choices, there's an overarching expectation to adhere to societal norms. This pressure often manifests in the form of cosmetic surgery trends and a high degree of uniformity in popular career paths. This rapid development has also led to an increasing wealth gap. With the rise of the chaebols, or large family-owned conglomerates, wealth and power have become concentrated in the hands of a few. The rich are becoming richer, while the poor struggle to climb the socioeconomic ladder. This wealth disparity is creating a society of haves and have-nots, threatening social cohesion. However, it's important to remember that these issues aren't unique to South Korea. They are the hallmarks of many rapidly developing nations. The question is whether South Korea can address these challenges without stifling the very progress that has brought it so far. The tale of South Korea is a tale of light and shadow, of rapid growth and the challenges it brings. So, is South Korea a success story or a tale of disappointment? The answer isn't black and white. Let's take a moment to reflect on the journey of this resilient nation. South Korea, once a war-torn country, has emerged as a global powerhouse in technology, pop culture, and automotive industries. They've innovated, they've persevered, they've consistently risen to the occasion. There's no denying the notable strides the country has made in its pursuit of economic growth. Yet, it's also important to remember that this rapid development has not been without its challenges. The race towards modernization has often come at the cost of the welfare of its citizens, leading to social issues such as intense work pressures, high suicide rates, and a growing wealth gap. It's a stark reminder that progress can sometimes carry a hefty price tag. But that's the thing about journeys, isn't it? They're rarely straightforward, often fraught with obstacles and setbacks. And South Korea's journey is no exception. It's a tale of tenacity and relentless spirit, of a nation that refuses to be defined by its past, that chooses to look forward, to keep moving, to keep evolving. So is South Korea a success or a disappointment? Well, success and disappointment are two sides of the same coin. They're intertwined, they coexist. One does not negate the other. South Korea's journey is a testament to this. It's a narrative of triumphs and trials, a story of a nation that has achieved much, yet still has much to overcome. As we look at South Korea today, we see a nation that is still grappling with its challenges, still striving for a better future. Yet despite these struggles, South Korea continues to inspire, to innovate, to push the boundaries of what's possible. South Korea's journey is a testament to the fact that development is a double-edged sword. It brings prosperity but also poses new challenges. It's a story of success, struggle, and relentless spirit. It's a story that continues to unfold.